Good morning, welcome to this week's video. As you can see, it's still quite dark at the moment. Come down to Haytor Rocks. Was hoping the forecast was sort of broken cloud cover, so I was hoping for a bit of a sunrise. Not sure how it's going to pan out because at the moment the cloud cover looks thicker than forecasted. So just got a 5-10 minute hike up to the top, up to Haytor Rock, and try and get a composition set up ready for sunrise, which is about half an hour away at the moment. So sit with me and I'll come back to you when I get my breath back after I've got to the top. See you in a bit. It's fair to say that was a bit more of a climb than I thought it was going to be. It didn't look that far from the car park, but yeah, it was a fair walk to try and get up here at a bit of speed. Looks like now I'm up here, there was a closer car park, but there you go. Okay, right, let's get some kit out. Looking nice at the moment, so let's get the kit out and get a composition. So, see what we can get. Okay, the first composition I've gone for very quickly because it's dispersing quite quick. Down in that valley off in the distance there was some low mist, so I've stuck the 70-300 lens on and just zoomed in on that. Currently shooting, actually only shooting about 135-140 mil at the moment. Just focusing on that mist in the distance. F9 ISO 100, shooting at 1/3 of a second, and just checking the exposure and the focus. Yeah, that's looking okay. Yeah, that's quite nice. Right, that's changed composition, ready for that sunrise. Not sure if we are going to get any light off there on that horizon. Bit of break in the cloud. So if not, hopefully we'll get a bit of nice light as the sun does come up, that I can start picking out some detail on some of these different rocks up here at Haytor. So now I'm getting my breath back. So definitely a little bit disappointed with this heavier cloud cover than expected. There is a bit of a break right on the extreme horizon. So hopefully as the sun does break through, we might get something a bit different than what we're seeing at the moment. But if not, we've got sort of plenty of cloud definition. So if we don't get no sunlight breaking through, we can at least use that. Okay, I've got myself set up, ready for the sunrise, which is now about 5-10 minutes away. I've got these rocks here at the moment as a foreground, and then we've got Haytor Rock there in the background, one of the bigger of the Haytor Rocks, and then off in the distance we've got some nice cloud definition and a bit of scenery in the background. So let's hope that this sky does a bit, but at the end of the day, we're out in the fresh air. I have just moved about 15 feet to the left, because the test shots I was taking on that original composition, which I put up, they seem to be very heavily weighted to one side with the foreground rock and the main Haytor Rock. So I've repositioned now so that we've got this rock this side and this side with a bit in the middle, and then the Haytor Rock is sort of lining up with this middle bit, which does look like a better composition. So we'll take a couple of that. We're now a few minutes away from sunrise. There's a little bit of colour on the horizon, but not looking too promising. But we have got some nice cloud definition anyway, so it'll give us some decent shots. Okay, sun is just coming up on the extreme horizon. Very slim slither of red, just breaking between a line of clouds. Suddenly got a bit of light on the horizon. The location I was in, I wasn't happy with, so I've moved. I'm a bit happier with this now, and the composition. If you can see there in the back of the camera, I've got the Haytor Rock there over towards the right hand third, and then I've got these sort of rocks here in front of me. There's a bit of a foreground interest. I'm just on the edge, so it's giving a bit of depth, and also there is a bit of a pathway that's leading off there, leading towards the sunrise, sorry, which is adding to the composition a little bit. So yeah, so I'm happy with this, much happier with this composition now. The sun's broke through that middle gap. We'll zoom in so you can see there's a bit of a middle gap in the cloud, and there's another gap above it, so when the sun gets to that, it may open up again. And then I think we might be in a stage where we may start, hopefully if this cloud will break, we may get a little bit of directional light that we can start hunting around for some different compositions using a bit of side light. Yeah, a bit happier now. Okay, the wind's getting up a little bit now as well. It's getting a bit cold. Sun is coming up well now. It's up well up into the cloud. We didn't really get much more light. I've taken several shots as the sun's been coming up from a few different places. Not done a lot of vlogging because I've been concentrating on getting some shots. But now I've repositioned back where I was originally. On the original composition with these rocks here in the foreground, and over there on the distance we got some incredible light rays just breaking through those clouds. So we've got the I've set the composition with Haytor Rock just towards the left hand third, and then on the right hand we've got these amazing rays that are breaking through. So I'm just grabbing shots whilst I can. Got the histogram up. If you've seen the last video from down at Wimbledon, or one of my early videos down at Wimbledon, I explained that with a histogram, it's good practice to get your histogram up to make sure that you've got the best dynamic range in your shot. I might do a dedicated video on it at some point, but yeah, got everything going on in the sky at the moment. Now we have got a bit of color, got light rays. Yeah, it's looking very nice. Okay, I might have sounded a bit disappointed with the sky earlier on, but I can't be disappointed now. We've got a bit of colour on the horizon, we've got a bit of orange, bit of glow, we've got light rays, and then the cloud up above. It doesn't pick up on this Osmo Pocket, but the cloud up above is a lovely sort of purpley blue colour at the moment. Yeah, it's looking pretty incredible. Okay, I'm just moving around, trying to get as many compositions as I can at the moment, with this light on the horizon. And I think the cloud is breaking as well, so in a minute I think we may get some nice directional light that I can go around to the side of the rock and then hopefully pick up some shots with a bit of side light, directional side light. At the moment the light in this general area is a bit flat, but it's looking nice on the horizon. Okay, just going to try this next location here quickly, and then I'll set up, show you what I've got. Okay, this shot, actually focusing on these rocks here. I am focus stacking as well, but I'm focusing on these rocks here to get these textures that are in these rocks here. So I've got to focus on them, and then we've got these few rocks here on the left hand side, Haytor Rock there back on the right hand side, and this sky over here. So what I am doing, I've taken an exposure on a focus on this rock, a focus on Haytor Rock at the back, or the larger rock, and then I'm also doing some exposure bracketing to get that sky, and then in post-processing we can blend the three, or blend the shots as best we need to. Gives us plenty of options if we've got plenty of shots to play with, and then we can mix them together to get the best image we can. So I'll put it up next for you to have a look, and let me know what you think. Okay, just as I was about to give up, all of a sudden we're getting a bit of a break in the cloud, and we are getting a bit of light, albeit it's not great, it's not brilliant, but it's a bit of side light which is giving us a bit of definition in that rock, and giving us some light. So yeah, here it is, breaking through now. Not 100% happy with my location, but unfortunately it had to be a bit of a quick setup. But anyway, it may stay for a while. I may get a chance to relocate, so get a couple more shots here. Just got this bit of a rock here on the side as a bit of foreground, the main rock behind with a bit of light breaking on it. At last, bit of warmth from the sun as well, because for a July morning it is a bit fresh. For now, I think I've done all I want to do here, so I'm gonna make my way back down to the truck. But yeah, got some interesting shots this morning. Conditions weren't brilliant, they weren't great, but at the end of the day, as always, just make the most of what we've got. So I think we're gonna stroll back down over the hill now, which will be a lot easier than walking up. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video from Haytor Rock. If you enjoyed the content, just hit the old subscription button and the notification bell to keep up with my latest content, and drop the video a like. It'd be appreciated because it does help the video, and drop a comment down below. It's always great to get some feedback. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and until next time, take it easy.